Hey guys, what's up? This is NihonTiger. Been having some problems with Fraps lately, not recording stuff, and it decided it wasn't going to record my my teardown of the pillar here. As you can see, the whole thing is gone. So basically, that's all I did was I tore that down for about 10-15 minutes. Gonna fast forward through it anyway, so not too much of a loss. But I just wanted to let you guys know that this was actually supposed to be part of the episode. Now for the rest of the episode here, we're going to actually construct a shell, hopefully, as long as Fraps works here. We're going to construct the shell for the torch as our next part, and we're going to use dirt to begin with. And the reason we're using dirt is actually pretty simple. It's because, if you haven't noticed, probably it's all over in the other chest, I have a lot of dirt now, so it's easy for me to map it out with just like make a dirt circle, map out how big I want it, what kind of structure I want, and once I have that set up, we can basically replace it with stone brick or cobblestone or whatever else I decide to use, and shouldn't take too long. That'll be the next part of our project, and as you can see here, I've lit this up now. I fought a skeleton, one too many in here, so yeah, this is basically our next step. is just to get this all connected here to the dirt shell that we're going to use, and let me show you how much dirt I have after digging all that up. I had a little bit extra I brought with me, but yeah, a lot of dirt, a lot of cobble. So basically that's what we're going to do. We're just going to kind of do a little bit of building with the shell, and yep, I will actually be right back to start that, probably in the daytime, because nighttime is terrible for building stuff. Got a present here from Kentsui. So episode 16, thought this might help. Hope you get better real quick, but stop coughing your mic. Thank you very much, Kentsui. This is excellent. Potion of healing and 8 apples. That's awesome. So yep, just wanted to show that off to you guys real quick. Okay, so we're back and the sun is rising, and that means at least I will try to get the first ring here. Basically we're going to build the middle part first. So I want to build here and drop down, and then we're going to build 3 to each side. So 1, 2, 3, and then over here 1, 2, 3, and I have to figure out how far around I want to go. So I think I want to go 1, 2, 3. So this is kind of going to be, I guess, a little oblong. Maybe I'll go. Can I go like 2? Here. Let's see how this looks. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2. Alright, so actually I don't want to go that far over, so I kind of want there to be a little bit of buffer between the edge here and the torch. So let's go back to our original plan, which is go 3 over and build this over 1, 2. I'll get that dirt in a bit. So we're just going to build the outside ring here right now. And let's see, I'm going to go here and go 1, 2, 3. Oh, ran out of stuff. Here, get some more dirt. I guess it really doesn't matter how long these sides are, as long as it kind of matches up in the end. Right? Right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You know, I'm thinking that's almost too big. I'm almost thinking I should go 5 instead, and that would change up the way this is done. So let me take a look. Let me do this real quick. 5, 1, 2, 1, 2. So that would be there. That would be there. That would be there. 2, 3, 4, 5. And then over here, 2, 3, 4, 5 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. And this has got to be over one more now, so this is 1, 2, 3, and that's 5, so, oh wait, no, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then that comes down, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, yeah, that'll work. That's plenty big enough for a storage room, and then I'll have 2 here, and then 2 here. Yeah, that'll work. So this will be kind of our ring, and what we want to do now is we'll find the middle point, which is here. Just build right down the middle here. Right down the middle, because we're going to go 5 above. So we're trying to figure out actually the height we are above the ground right now. So, oh, a little off center, aren't I? So something is not quite right here in my measurements. This is kind of shifted over further than it should be. So that's 5. That might be the problem right there. This is set to 5 and that's set to 4. Okay, yeah, so it's kind of an oblong circle. So 2, 3. So I think the measurement is off on the side here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, yeah, so this should be over. This is 4, so this should actually be here. That's the 5th one. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and that's there. And I'm running out of blocks. I have to go pick up all the ones I dropped, so. Oh, that's a quick way to do them. Yeah, I'll pick these up and then we'll figure out what's kind of off on the. Actually, let's just look at it here. I'm sure. Quick way to tell what's off. You can tell. Yeah, that side is too short. So let me go fix that, and then I'll draw the line down the middle again, and we can reset it. So I'll be right back. Okay, and we're back, and as you can see, here's our lovely little cross section right here. And the next step, if you notice, I have wool, and what we're going to do is actually pretty simple. 4, 5, and I'm using my leftover orange wool. 4, 5, from the project that I made. Remember the giant tower. Oh. So, the giant statue of me, I mean. 2. Me gonna go here. 3, 4, and that's 15 is that one. Okay, so I'm gonna kinda drop on down here. Real nice and slow. So yeah, I have this giant this giant stripe coming through the middle here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I have 14 blocks below, and I want to leave space underneath. So this may have to be a little bit less than I'd actually hoped for, because I could try tearing off part of the mountain again if I need to, but I don't really want to because my actually that's where my hall is, so I do have a little bit of wiggle room. But you can see that's my measuring stick for height. So let's go on up to the top and we will take a look at it. Okay, we're up here. Here's the wonderful little cross, and that one's a black one right there, so let me just put that in. 15, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 20 blocks above the surface. And pig, hi pig. So let me get my chicken. That's chicken. I gotta get more chicken. But yeah, here's our basic kind of, I guess you call it like a measuring stick or a pole or something, so that we can figure out height. So I'm guessing the middle part we're just gonna make it 10 blocks high. So this would be the top here, and then that would be the bottom there, and then it would kind of taper down from there. I'd assume that would be enough space for this. So let's try making it 10 high, and I'll fast forward through this because it's going to take a while, so be right back. Okay, and there you can see this is the bottom half of the shell. I'm gonna go take a look real quick from the bottom, see how it looks, and I'm gonna go over there and see how it looks. Just to get an idea of what we're working with, if I need to make it smaller, if I need to make it bigger. So my only concern here is I'm not sure I'm going to have enough height for the rest of the project that I want to do. So I don't know if I'm going to have to tear off part of this mountain, make these cliffs a lot steeper, or if I'm going to just kind of... So I guess we'll have to figure that out. But let me go off to the side over here, take a look and see how that looks. Because hopefully, I think some of my dirt despawned, but hopefully that looks a lot better on that side. Oh shoot, I left the door open, didn't I? Oh, I forgot to leave. I left my garage door open. So now I got zombies on the inside. They're trying to beat down my door. I got my sword. I'll beat you with an arrow. This is taking forever. I should close that at nighttime. That's a good idea. Yeah, much better. So, be right back. Okay, we're back. As you can see, to me it looks a little too deep actually. I may want to make this a bit smaller. Maybe kind of shift it up a little bit actually. So same idea, just maybe have that the same height. Let me count the number of blocks here. Maybe I can have it even be in the 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, I think I could just have this middle part. I'll just shift it up, and then this will be the floor, and then this will be the roof, and I'll just be the middle section, and that will be pretty. That'll be pretty much all I need for my. That's pretty decent size, I think. Maybe actually. Yeah, maybe actually I do kind of want to have it a little bit higher, up to the top there, and then these will be windows, and then I'll just. I'll see how that goes. It's snowing, yay! So, let me finish off. Let me get some more torches first. Creepy stuff of the night. But then I'll come back and I'll finish off the building here, and we'll see how it looks. Okay, taking a look at it now, I think I am going to shift it up a couple blocks here. I like the shape, I like the size. It just needs to be a little bit higher so it kind of gets... Actually, probably about 3 blocks higher because it comes right up to the lip there. So I'm going to go do that, and then I'll come back and I will show you the results of that. And hopefully, doing that will give me enough space down here so I can, you know, do what I want to do with that. So, be right back. There we go. Looks a lot better. I do need to do some of the windows here. Obviously, these are very much basic windows, and the chests are going to be on either side in the main chest room here. But that will give me enough. That'll probably give me enough room to actually kind of be able to get something for a bottom part of the torch here, and kind of taper it down. So yeah, let's do that next because that's the most important thing here is the bottom. The top is going to be the smelting room, and we can make that, you know, however wide we need to make it. But the bottom, it has to look like a torch on the bottom here. So, okay, we want it to probably come up to about maybe here will be the bottom, which doesn't give us a lot of room. So, maybe I can consider removing part of the mountain, but let's see. Let's first get up here and we'll start building the, oh, actually I'll just go up to the other part up here where I've got this other ring from before, and we'll start building the torch handle is the next part, and that's what I was talking about with the bottom. The handle on the bottom that kind of tapers down. If you've seen the original design, oh, I don't want to go that way. That's through the handle. That's through the arm. So, but yeah, down here is just going to be it's kind of going to taper down a little bit. So what I want to do is kind of get out over here over the dirt and just be like, okay, so I kind of want it to come one off if I can, maybe two. Two seems a little much. Two seems a little too dramatic. Maybe I can make this like a thin layer, just an empty layer here, an empty ring, and then make it like 2 or 3, and then kind of taper it down from there. But it does need to be kind of, oh, I'm trying to figure out how to do this now. Okay, I think I have an idea. I am going to taper it down, but I'm going to do it in like stages, so it'll be a little more, I guess, oblong shaped. So what I want to do is, in between every other block here, is just put a, oh, get down here, get on down. Kind of want this to come out a little bit. I'm building my scaffolding out of dirt as well. So I want to, in between each of these blocks, place another block. So that's 5. 1, 2. Oh. I'm just gonna have to do this, I guess. Like that. And will that work? Yeah, that'll work. Oh. So yeah, just need to do that, and that will get me to where I need to be. So just want to kind of go 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5. 1 and 2, and oh, come on out here. 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2. Okay, so that ring is done. And while I'm at it, I'll just grab those 2 blocks. I don't need that far. So next up, grab that like that, and I want to go one more inside. So like that, and okay, this is actually going to take more than I thought. I'm going to need to go get some more dirt. So let me see how it looks. Yeah, that looks alright. Kind of scale it in like that, and then can use some. Oh, I have a 64 stack in my. What the heck am I doing? 64 stack in my inventory. I don't even realize it. Go me. So yeah, what we want to do next is this will just be since this will just be ornamental. At this point, I don't have any ideas of what to do about it. We can just kind of fill it in. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, so actually that's what I want to do. I want to fill it in first, so I have an idea of where I'm going to put these blocks. So yeah, this is kind of the hardest part is the handle, because the handle has to look decent, so it actually looks like a torch. I can make the torch, the smelting room, and the actual flame up the top as wide as I need it to be, and it'll still look fine. I've experimented with it, and I know that though the lip doesn't really matter as long as the lip is about 1 block wider than the rest of the torch, but the handle does matter. The handle has to look nice. Otherwise, it's just all going to look awful, and nobody wants that. So, basically what we're doing right now is just kind of figuring out how to construct the handle. We have to fix some of the arm a little bit. Later, I will adjust that. So, 1 block here, 1 block here, 1 block, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1 block. You can see it's kind of getting tighter. 1 block. Alright, so the ring is starting to tighten a little bit, as you can tell. That's kind of how we want it to be. We kind of want it to taper down real simple, real quick here. And then we'll have a very thin handle. I'm thinking like a 4x4 handle or something like that. So we may need to actually go a little bit lower here so that we don't run into ourselves. And let's take a look at this. How's that look? Yeah, it looks alright. It looks fine. Let me kind of lower this a little bit because otherwise we're going to run into this lip up here. So I kind of want it to go. Let me go collect the dirt and I'll be right back. Let's take one more quick look. Yeah, that looks alright. So let me go grab my dirt before it despawns and I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. Got some of the dirt and I kind of tore this down a little further. So let's see if we can. Oh, I should put a torch up so that zombies and stuff don't spawn on me. A little lower. So let's see. I want to have this be 3 at this point, I think. And then, oh, careful, careful. Is this good enough width for a, I think this is as wide as my old torch was. It's not very big at the bottom. I remember that. And it kind of did taper down, so let's try doing this. I think this will be alright. I don't know, I just want to make the shell at this point because I can do that pretty easily. So yeah, let's go take a look at this. Yeah, it's looking alright. That actually might not be too bad for width. We might have found our width for the handle. So I think that will work fine for a torch handle. We need to make it kind of long now, so that will be the next important step here, is extending this downward like so. Let's see how many blocks it takes up. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, want to leave some space. 12. Oh. 12, 13, 14, 15. So 15 on the bottom here is an amount of dirt. So, okay. So, what do we do now? I guess I go collect the dirt down here, so I can actually kind of jump down here now. There's a skelly. It's a skeleton. Aha! I will go get my loot. And put a torch here. And the torch here. Okay. And torch there. Okay. I never lit that up before. I don't know why. Was it because when I just built it, I never bothered to light it up? I don't know. Okay, so this is all almost all of it up. I found another dark spot. Dark spot! Out, wretched spot! But yeah, I guess this will be my height. And I may be able to build am I able to touch it? No, not from the ground yet. I think I need to go one more down to do that. So I'm almost able to build this from the ground, and at this point I'm thinking I will have to kind of shear off part of that mountaintop right there. Oh, 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 oh! Thank you for fixing that. The creeper explosions were fixed on the server a while ago, so now they actually do. Oh, it's kind of growing. But the creeper explosions were fixed on the server, so now they've gone back to not destroying everything. And some people probably wonder why we do that. And I think I've mentioned it in the past video. It's just because this isn't really, you know, a server that's like, oh my god, we have to be hardcore, blah 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 blah. But it's because there's a lot of very big important builds, and I know some of the other servers that have big important builds have, you know, creeper explosions, and you're like, well, why don't you guys want to do that? And it's because, simply put, people would probably not play this game very long if they had to simply deal with these guys all the time, just running around, because for some reason creepers seem to spawn here at an abnormally higher rate. And let me see from down here, can I now? No. Okay, from here. So I have to get down to there. Alright. Okay, so we're almost at the point now where I can build, and actually, ooh, up here I can actually build, so it's a matter of where you're standing, I guess. But yeah, let's real quick here. I will finish off the torch bottom. So yeah, that's looking really nice. I may need to dig into the mountain, which will get us more dirt, which is always great. But I may need to dig into the mountain to actually finish this off. Or I can make it look like the torch is buried. That's a possibility. Because one thing I'm worried about is the Grand Hall runs right through here. So I don't want to dig down into the Grand Hall or have myself with the torch like 2 inches above where the Grand Hall is. I think that would be a little tacky. So that's just me though. And this is weird because oh my goodness. This is what you get for working at night, I guess. Skelly mobs and zombies, or as I like to sometimes call them zambies. And I do that just for fun. I know zombie. I mean, I work with the English language. I know how to spell things, so you know, if you've ever wondered that, yes, I know there's zombies and skellies and creepers, but I come up with my own names for them because I'm bored. Now, maybe in hindsight, if I thought about it again, maybe what I would have done is put the torch right over there and had it pierce through the little cliff there and use that as the arm. Now that would have been pretty cool. Nope, wrong way. But again, I kind of wanted to replicate what I'd done on my original build, but do it better. So this is what I ended up with. And get down here. Gotta get up to get down, y'all. So yep, like that, and get rid of that, and that, and that, and that, and that, and that, and let me just do this real quick, seal that off. Oh, no, didn't want to do that. So, Let me go that way, and that way, and that way, and doot, doot, doot. Okay. So I think this is all I think this is all set now. I don't think I need this actually anymore. So let me just take that out. But I don't think I need to have the yeah, I'll just leave that there. I don't think I need to have that little catwalk anymore. I think that's all set. Because I think I can just build from down here now, which is great. It's a lot easier to build when you're on the ground than when you're in the air. So let me see, 2 and 3. Yep. So you can see the handle, and it needs to be a bit longer. So I think I am going to have to remove part of the mountaintop here. Yeah, the mountain's gonna have to move. Kind of bummed about that, but maybe what I could do is kind of remove part of this mountaintop and just kind of have it be more of a valley. Maybe make it similar, because I lost part of the height here. So what I can do maybe is kind of carve out another valley here, and I don't know. Maybe that's long enough. You know, maybe it's long enough now. I can just kind of go like this and put a false bottom on here. Oh. So I don't really have to remove too much of the mountaintop if I do this and it works. Come back down here. Come back down here, young man. Alright, so put my false bottom on the mountain here. Okay, so let's see how this looks. So I want to have to dig this anyways. So why don't I just fill that in for now? And let's do something like this. Put the torch down here. And let's see if I can't I'm gonna see how that looks. Yeah, that looks alright. So this will kind of taper down here to, I don't know what point it's going to taper down to, but I will actually just decide, I think this will be it, and I'll just kind of leave this like this. Maybe I'll leave it like this, I don't know. Maybe it doesn't need to be floaty floaty. Maybe this is impressive enough. You know, actually maybe it is. And I can decide later if I want to kinda, yeah, I think that looks alright. So I don't think we're gonna have it floating. At least not at the start. What was that? Oh, hunger, hunger. Forgot to eat, forgot to eat. Gotta eat, gotta eat, gotta eat. Okay, so I think we've accomplished building our shell up to a certain point. And next up, we're going to go up top here, build the smelt and the smelting room and the actual flame itself. And once we do that, we'll have our dirt shell complete. And yeah, I definitely don't need this. Actually, maybe I do need it for when I do my do my repairs on the arms there. But yeah, for now, I think this is all right. And if I need to, I can just dig up the ground here if I choose to at a later date and kind of make it floaty. See what I'm talking about? How it kind of connects to the ground, and that looks cool. So right now it just kind of looks buried. Maybe I can excavate it later if I choose to. But that looks great. I'm very happy with that, and I'll try and find a use for this part in the handle right here. I don't want that to go to waste. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but there's our storage room. There's the handle of the torch. And next up we're going to build the right up there at the top, the smelting room and the actual flame itself. And then once everything's completed, we will, once this dirt mock-up is completed, we will switch it all to stone and whatever else we're going to use for this, which I haven't figured out yet. Probably going to be just stone brick again. Surprise! Stone brick. But I want to kind of get the mock-up going here and at least get this mostly completed. So I think we're mostly completed as far as the base and stuff goes. But we just need to get the top part done. I need to be satisfied with that, and then we will get to building. How many stone do I have enough stone? I don't really have enough stone anyway, so I better get to smelting. So I'm gonna head on up and get to my coal, and then come back down, get my smelting machines working. This will be so much easier when I have a smelting room. But thanks again for watching, everybody. As always, stay tuned for more, and remember, good luck, good mining, and have fun. I'll see you guys next time.